All right, boys. So here we are with the new red Droll. I'm not gonna lie to you, I forgot we was actually getting a banner today. But we have Droll, and he is going to be a support character for currently the Giants team. Now, if you don't know what he does, pretty much, let me see. It says for each Giant ally participant battle, he increases their base stats by 7%, and when a Giant ally attacked, their damage taken from critical strike is decreased by 6%. And when a Giant ally inflicts damage using a skill during an ally's turn, Giant allies' defensive stats increase by 5% for 3 turns, stacked up to 5 times. And for each buff applied to the hero, their base stats increase by 10%, limited to 5 times. So if Droll gets like about 5 buffs on him, he will get like 50% base stats, which could be a little bit helpful. Probably not, just because again, this guy currently has the same stats as he did before, so they didn't really buff anything really with his stats, so he's going to be pretty much less tanky. I mean, hopefully he does damage. We're definitely going to see, especially because he does have like an amplify skill, and he also has a pierce, so that might be pretty decent. We'll have to see. And then he also has his holy relic that could be also helpful as well. But his passive does work in the back line. So he's most likely, if you're not going to use him in the front, he's most likely going to be replacing Matrona. So keep that in mind, just because he does a lot more stuff than Matrona, who just gives base stats. And they also changed his ultimate. Now with his ultimate, it gives a 50% damage dealt. And this will only be for this Droll. All the other Drolls that we see currently right now, they don't have that change. Let me go see. Let me see. Like if you look at the blue Droll right here, you can see his ultimate. It's just the same. Ignores defense. There's no 50% damage dealt here anywhere, like you see with the red Droll. So he's gonna be different. We're gonna be starting off with this team. Again, we have Skull, who is the most broken giant character there is. Loki, a god tier character, and then you also have Matrona, who I think Matrona only gives like what 25% base stats, so Droll gives like 21%. It's only a 4% difference, but because Droll does all the other stuff in terms of providing you, lowering the enemy's damage whenever they crit you, and also giving you more defensive stats, that could be a lot more helpful than obviously Matrona just giving you that extra 4% basis stats. But since this is a Droll video, obviously we're gonna be using him in the front. But if you really want to try to give the best benefit of Droll, obviously he's going to replace Matrona, and then obviously you just keep your DN in the front. And I got out CC'd, which is very surprising. Now, I'm using Ludo CL, just because, again, I know with my type of team, it could be a little bit difficult. Let's see how much damage. Golly. Gotta be careful with that, man. Okay, we have dodge. Okay. And she just does that for the damage dealt, or damage reduction. He still has to attack again with her, but again, us having all those buffs, let me see. We got 2 right now, so we kind of stacked in terms of that defense. Like, we have a lot of defense right now, currently. I guess what I can end up just doing is this and do that. Again, the whole objective of Skull is to pretty much stall anyway, so that'd be fine with me. Again, he has to attack again, so he has to be very, very careful. He's gonna obviously get hit with his ultimate, so that's gonna be lovely for us. Again, I just don't know if Droll gonna really do much damage. Okay, he got his stance again. That's very unfortunate for us. He is spamming that stance. Oh my god. And I have no character that can remove stances, really. Probably just do this then. Probably do something like this. Let's see if this. Okay, that's really good. Yeah, he took a little bit too much damage. He revived. Obviously, you're going to take a little bit of explode damage from Escanor. And he has Red Jenna, so he's most likely going to single target Scold, if anything. Hopefully, Loki can obviously make a comeback. Because with Droll, we do have a lot of defense stats right now. Let me see how much stats he has right now. Like, he has 80 defense right now, Droll. Droll is actually tanking right now. Hold up. Okay, Droll is actually tanking with these team. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Wait, is he aiming for Droll? Okay, he aiming for Scold. Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Droll is actually tanking. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Droll would be kind of mid. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I thought Droll would be kind of mid right now. But he's actually tanking some hits. Oh, dang, I forgot. Yeah, there's a bug with Droll animation right now. Where that skill like messes the sound. I was supposed to update the game to fix it. But so if you hear it gets quiet, it's because there's a bug with that skill. GG though. I might I'm not gonna do it. I would say like I might turn off the screen just so I can reload the game, but it's already late at night right now. So I just want to get this video over it. But I'm not gonna lie, Droll is actually impressing me. Maybe the 50% base stats was actually really good for him. Because I guess because we have a lot of other characters that we have on our team, like Loki and Matrona, giving even more base stats, that Droll is actually super tanky. Which is very surprising. Again, I'm not gonna lie, like chat, like I said before, I did not have high hopes for Droll, man. Once I saw it was Droll that was getting something, I was like, he's outdated. He might not succeed that much, but because the team is getting so much base stats, he actually might be fire. That's the thing. Like when you have like what's that one team? The Unknown. Like Unknown was the same way where you had so much base stats boosting each other on Unknown that everybody was just getting blasted. So you didn't really have to do much. Everybody just felt so broken on Unknown. Okay, you're gone. And I think that's the same thing with Droll. That's why Droll feels so really nice right now. Because everybody just stacking up that base stats. I guess I can just leave it at us attacking really. Because like, look how much, like, look at his defense right now. 85k defense. And I think his Holy Relic is also giving him stats as well too. Golly. Like he doesn't even have like crazy stats either, chat. That's what I'm saying when I was like looking at Droll, I'm like, he's super outdated. Like he doesn't even have crazy like sub stats. But because he has so much base stats, it's crazy. I'll take it, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay, we got a gold card with Droll as well. Okay, that might be nice. Like I said before, one of his skills is kind of bugged. So the animation is gonna be kind of off once I use it. Which I think is this card I'm gonna get the gold card for. Because I think it's like his Pierce card that's kind of bugged out. So you're gonna probably hear the sound cut off right here. Yep, see? The sound just cuts off. Yeah, I gotta fix that when I update the game. You're 2 million, golly. Oh yeah, and he also increased the defense play stats too. It doesn't seem like you get a buff or anything like that. It might just be in-game buffs. All right, let's see what you got here. We have Aqua. Now, I made sure to put Ludocio Link on Scold just in case I face like an Aqua team. And this guy is ult rushing. That is pretty cute. I think he takes away Gauge, doesn't he? I think Droll literally takes away Gauge on his skill cards too. But obviously he's gonna play super passive against Scold. Yeah, so you lost 2 Gauge. I guess Loki, having Loki and stuff like that is gonna probably help me out a little bit. Bro, I'm gonna keep taking away your Gauge, bro. He is really. I'm gonna kill. I'm gonna kill you then. Like, cause he's making me mad. Cause I'm just gonna take away your Gauge, bro. Like, you didn't even put no heals on none of your characters. You have no red Tarmio Link. You're just stalling just to be annoying. All right, now you lost your freeze unit. So what are you gonna do now? Cause you don't have your talent either, or not your talent, your passive. And I can still take away your Gauge. Yeah, see, look, what was the point of that? What was the point of stalling? You might as well just have took it in the counter and then probably got your passive off with Marilli. That was just crazy. Like, it's crazy how some people just don't know how to play with teams, bro. Like, they just have high CC. Like, literally, bro. They just spin and spin and spin. They don't know how to play with these teams at all, bro. Oh my god, that sound like me. Cause I be trolling like that. I make the weirdest teams possible. All right. Oh, this is the same guy. He's in Champ 1 too. Bro, why you keep doing that? Bro, why you keep doing that? I'm just gonna take away your Gauge every single time. I guess I can't do it right here. I guess I technically could. All right. He's most likely gonna just throw up his shield right here, by the way. I might just attack with Droll again. And probably use the Loki card. You have no debuffs on you, sir. This guy here. You had no debuffs on your. Maybe he knows. Maybe he knows. Or maybe I should just use my regular skills. Let's go for this. And we're just gonna do the same thing. Hopefully it does damage. Okay, so your Gauge is gone. And hopefully Loki kills, because you've been stalling. No merge? Yep, no merge. All right, let's try this again. Yes. Okay. I have no way of taking his Gauge away, by the way. Oh, he has both his ultimates. That is insane. Okay, I might have lost this one. Okay, dodge food. Yeah, it sucks that I didn't get like no counter card or anything. I guess we can probably see who has the best ultimate on his team, technically. Between him and you're 1 out of 6, so I'm assuming his Marilli must be 6 out of 6. 2 out of 6. Y'all think we can tank all this? I think we low-key can tank his hits. I probably should just use like my regular, like the bronze Loki card, just because I think it could take away his Gauge. But I think this is gonna one shot. But let's see, can we tank? He has 1 out of 6 on his character. Okay. He has 1 out of 6. So let's see. Can we tank, chat? It's not looking good for us, chat. I think we lost. Yeah, I should have probably yeah, I kind of misplayed. I should have just took away one of his gauge. I should have used my other Loki card. I should have started off with a bronze Loki card and did that. That man just stalling for his ultimate, so that was just so boring. Yeah, I should have just did the play I thought in my head, which is like start off with a bronze Loki card and then finish off with a silver card. Because I believe the silver card is the one that takes away the gauge, if I remember correctly. This is a different person. Yeah, it's a different person. And this is gonna probably be the end of the video. So again, hopefully we can get a good match right here. But yeah, this is gonna be the last match. Again, I'm actually was very impressed with Droll though in this video. Obviously, if you ain't getting stalled a million times, you can succeed pretty well with this team. Unfortunately, every player who comes across the Skull team, they just end up just rushing you to death. But if you end up lucky enough to face a person who actually wants to play the game, you can have some success. I think he gets a revive right here, doesn't he? And it's just so many characters who just tank so much. Yeah, this is gonna be a long match. This might be a long matchup. I mean, I have my Skull. Maybe we might be able to still tank her hits. Cause he's Ludosia right here. Cause with Droll we do get like some defensive related stats, right? So, oh wow, I did no damage right there. I thought I would do some decent damage. I was better off just attacking to Marilli. I thought I was gonna do some decent damage. Let's see how well we tank though with the Sword of Judgment. It's not like he has Sariel. Yep. Let's see. He's gonna be able to revive, so he gets at least hit you once. That's why I put Ludociel on Skull, because I already know when you face like Aqua teams, like they're gonna try to freeze you. So it's like literally was like no point of having like Rid Sarimio Link or a Rid Sario on Skull if you're just gonna get frozen. Okay, 1.1, and then we got Logan Paul. GG. Like I said before, very impressed with Droll in this video. Again, I was not expecting him to be this crazy. Like he actually like feels like an actual, like, oh my, look at that, 100k defense. Look at his defense relate stats, 100k defense. He actually feel like a goddamn actual real character, bro. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's insane, man. But again, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe again. Just really, guys, and I'm out. Peace.